Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface, and I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. Now, the video that I did on Christmas Eve, I said I would like you to put in the comments below what you want for Christmas. And a lot of you just got very sensible. You either knew what you were going to get, or you just put sensible answers. I would like a vacuum cleaner. I would like an Xbox. Some of you did go for the more elaborate routes, which I was looking for, like, I would like friendship for everybody and fluffy bunnies to fall from the sky. But now that Christmas has been and gone, a little bit like Archavon, but we'll get back to him in a minute. What did you actually get for Christmas? Comments below, what did you actually get? Were there any surprises there? And more specifically for me, did you get any MMO related stuff or WoW related stuff? That'd be interesting as well. But if I was to do a singular Raid Boss 101 today, this would be a short video. So I'm going to bring you the whole of the Vault of Archavon. And Archavon was a very easy kill. He just did some stone spikes, which hurt for about 250 a hit. Hit multiple times, but nothing to worry about. And also a gas cloud. If you stood in it, it ticked for about 2k a tick. Nothing to worry about in the slightest. But don't mistake the ease of this place for it being a waste of time. It's not. As we engage Archavon. Melees, just be careful. He gets a little bit overexcited at times with his damage. You might want to start mitigating some of it. Or warriors jump out the way. Rogues, just put your evasions or your smoke bombs up and you should be absolutely tickety-boo. But there's plenty here in the vault for you to get excited about. First of all the bosses drop a decent amount of gold. 17, 18 odd gold a pop. Which is decent now for an old school raid boss. Secondly, because this is set in Wintergrasp, as I decided not to pay any attention to my pet, but again, didn't cause any trouble, it also drops some honor points when you kill the bosses as well, which is cool. You can probably come out of here with around 100, 120 plus honor points. Not bad. They also drop PvP and PvE old school gear. So if you're a transmog buff like myself, you can get something out of it. First raid boss, Archavon, I actually got the T7 chest, which I don't have anymore because I tended to disenchant my gear as I went along. So it's nice to get that back. And finally, it doesn't matter if it's 10-man mode or 25-man mode, there is a possibility that the bosses could drop the Reigns of the Grand Black War Mammoth. And that is a mount that I didn't manage to get during Wrath of the Lich King. I saw it drop plenty of times, but I just never won the role, which was pretty much the story of my life with any raid, to be perfectly frank. Do I ever win roles? I only tend to win gear when nobody else needed it. That is when I managed to finally get hold of some gear. Ay, Chihuahua. The trash leading up to the bosses, there's only 2. Won't cause you any trouble whatsoever either. And Coralon, no Von this time, it's a Lon, not a Von, has a couple of very simple abilities to avoid. First of all, he'll start putting some fire at your feet. That ticks for roughly 3 to 4k. You can just move out of it, not a difficult thing to do. If you're melee, just keep circling around the boss, or if you want, just kite it around the room. If you're feeling cocky, don't get cocky, kid, but if you're feeling cocky, you can just stand in it and be Ahmad. And then it does a burning breath, which doesn't affect me in the slightest. And lo and behold, first time lucky. Just like Onyxia, who, when I went into Onyxia's lair for the very first time after patch 5.1, first time I'd soloed her, she dropped herself as a mount. Same here, Vault of Archavon. First time I've been here solo, and it drops the Reigns of the Grand Black War Mammoth. So sorry guys, if that pisses any of you off, I do apologise. But I will show you it at the end of the video, okay? Don't worry about that. As we move... oh, I bet some people spitting feathers right now. As we move to the final boss, which is Emelon. And I think Emelon has actually received a little bit of a nerf come patch 5.1. I could be wrong. It could just be how quickly I do the kill. But back in the day... what he does is he puts an overcharge on one of the Tempest minions. And he doesn't put an overcharge on them till he's, what, down to about 10-15% in this fight. And it doesn't take long to burn off 15% of his health, as you could probably see. So maybe it's just because it was on a time. I think it's 45 seconds into the fight, maybe a minute, but I think it's 45 seconds into the fight before he casts the overcharge. But look, he's already in absolute pieces. Remember, if the overcharge gets to max and explodes, it used to wipe the raid. I don't know if that would be a percentage-based damage now, or if I would just laugh at the overcharge hitting. But there we go. All bosses dead. So as promised, I'm going to go outside and mount up on the reins of the Grand Black War Mammoth. Remember, it can carry 2 people. It's a ground mount. Looks pretty cool. But more importantly, hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Both need your support very, very much. And I, personally, will be back with some more stuff very soon. So you take care, everybody. Bye-bye.